First, I'd like to acknowledge the presence of the President of Ghana, His Excellency John Edmora Dramani Mahama. Round of applause. I'd like also to acknowledge the esteemed presence of the former President of Nigeria under whose auspices we are here today, His Excellency Goodluck Jonathan. I'd like also to acknowledge another former President of the Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Olusegun Obasanjo. I'd like to acknowledge the presence of His Excellency Kadir Ouedraogo, former Prime Minister of Burkina Faso and former President of ECOWAS Commission. His Excellency Godwin Obaseki, former Governor Edo State.
So if you say you're practicing democracy and they don't feel as if they are participating, they watch how elections are held, the outcomes of elections, but ultimately they don't see their lives getting better. You know, they're not able to afford, the cost of goods and services. But more importantly, they can't see hope for the future. If you say, oh, you are the leaders of tomorrow, and they say, okay, what are we going to lead? Are we going to lead poverty? So I think that's where we should really focus our conversations on democracy, which is that let us look at our reality. The reality is that 70% of the people on this continent of Africa are under the age of 35. And I do not know if 20% of those under the age of 35 are participating in governance in any form. And that needs to change. Those are the things we need to focus on. Yes, you say they are on social media, they are on TikTok, and they are talking. That is not participation. Yes, they say they vent their frustrations, but all that venting is not reflected in the outcomes of governance, what you have to deal with in their daily lives. So, recommendations, I will say, look, let's, rather than continue to talk theoretically about democracy, let's now utilize those embedded tools in democracy to address the yearnings of the larger population of the continent. And what are these? First, giving them a sense of belonging, of participation, of involvement, and also begin to explain to them the difference between the exercise of power and the benefits of the come out of power, which is governance.
Thank you very much.